procrastinating on some algebra homework that I really need to be doing right now, but whatever. I was window shopping and came across, I guess I'm looking around for a desktop computer. I currently have a MacBook Pro I'm talking to you on right now. Okay, I got it in 2009. Love it. It's been really dependable, really quick. I've gamed on it a little bit. I dual booted a Windows partition on it a while ago. The integrated graphics cards on it, I think they're integrated, I can't remember, but they've kind of fallen, of course, out of spec because that's just how the computer industry works. But it's not. I don't do a whole lot of gaming. I usually have my TV and my Xbox back there. Haven't even really played those. I don't have time to. What really caught my eye is the new iMacs that Apple came out with. I am a big Apple fan, but I recognize they have some flaws, they have some weaknesses, and I also considering, because I'm a big tinker, I like to mess with stuff, I also consider building my own custom PC, which would either be cheaper to build the same performance that you get from an iMac, or you know, it'd be way better if I spent the same amount of money I would on an iMac. I could probably build a custom PC that'd be a lot faster and have more hard drive, more memory, whatever, stuff like that. But I'm not sure because I've never built my own computer before. I've always been interested in it. I always thought it was a cool concept, you know, just to be able to custom build something, you know, just you like customize the crap out of my bike. Did a little bit of work on my car, and it's a cool, fun concept, you know, to be able to really design something and make it your own. I understand the appeal of that. But I was wondering mostly, how much does it cost to build one of these things total? Because I think I looked at iBuyPower.com, which seems like a pretty cool website. A lot of people recommend it, and the machines they build look pretty good, and they just build them for you basically and ship them over to you. And they most of the time they lack a display, which is, you know, pretty important deal. And then you got to go out and spec out a display and blah blah blah. And those are usually, it's a lot of money to get a high-end display, but you don't want to cheap out on your display. You know, you get a $1,000 gaming PC and you have a cheap display, it's gonna look like crap, you know, regardless of your frame rates and all that stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't need, if I did build my own custom PC, I wouldn't need a really high-end gaming one, partially because I don't game very much. I mean, it'd be cool to do it, you know, but it's not really my niche. I'm not a huge video game kind of guy, and I'm sorry, this is probably me being a bit of an Apple snob, but the cases that the custom PCs come in, they look, they feel, they're just awful. I hate them because they feel plasticky, they feel cheap, they feel really tinny, you know. I can't help but, you know, kind of touch them and it's like, ugh. I'm sure I think I've actually seen a few cases out there that, yeah, they are like brushed aluminum cases or whatever, and they look really nice. I'm sure they are really nice cases, but at the same time, they're pretty pricey, which kind of defeats the main advantage of a custom PC, is the price. But that was one question that I had for you guys, PC gamers, custom PC builders. How much does it realistically cost to build, you know, whatever machine you got? Again, I wouldn't need a, you know, high-end $300 gaming graphics card and a $1,000 processor with liquid cooling, and I don't really need all that. On the flip side, the iMac, because it's an all-in-one, you can't customize it at all, which is a downside if you ever wanted to fiddle with it. I guess the only thing you could do is add more RAM, if you can even do that, I don't know. But I like how thin and compact and nice it looks, you know. It's a really high-end display. It's just an all-in-one computer, so, you know, you don't have this big, huge box sitting somewhere making all this noise and, you know, whatever. I never was into that. I've seen my buddy has a custom PC over in his apartment, and it just looks like, it's like bigger. It's bigger than my guitar amp. This is gonna be kind of odd, I guess. I miss the feel of a mechanical keyboard. I'm not a huge fan of the chiclet keys that Apple went with. They just don't have the tactile feedback I'm looking for. And yeah, if you've never typed on a true mechanical keyboard, it just feels like I used to listen to whenever I have trouble sleeping at night. I'd pull up a YouTube video of just people typing on mechanical keyboards, and it would just knock me out. It's a really soothing sound, and it feels great to type on. But yeah, I miss just having the option of the PC world that it gives you. I was looking for something in the neighborhood of about $1,000, and this brings another downside, I guess, to the iMac, because the I think it's 21 or 23-inch display, the lowest, smallest display, it starts at $1,200, so that's not exactly a plus. And then the 27-inch iMac starts at $1,800. So holy crap. I won't say Apple products are overpriced. I say they're expensive, because I don't think they're overpriced. Apple just doesn't build machines in the lower price points. They choose not to sell low-end computers designed for people on a budget. They only build high-end computers. Of course, there are machines out there that are faster, have more memory, have more hard drive, but it's not really a complete blowout unless you build it yourself. Of course, building it yourself is going to be cheaper, because you're cutting out that whole line of creating the computer is building it, and they don't just hire anybody off the street to build computers, no matter who. It's Dell, Apple, HP, anybody. They want to have their machines professionally built, and these guys don't work for free. So you're effectively cutting that whole build process out of creating the computer. So that's where you save your money on. So yeah, what can I honestly get for $1,000, $1,200 in the PC world? That's everything included. Mechanical keyboard, the actual CPU, the monitor. I already have a mouse. Pretty basic. It's got three buttons, and then there's a little DPI button. But what does that realistically get me? Because I hear people talk about all the time, I can build a PC that'll smoke a MacBook whatever for $600, and I'm like, is that really true? Like, that's the monitor, the whole computer included for $600? I don't know about that. So if you guys have any real world opinions, or what you went out and bought, what did you spend, what performance did you get, stuff like that. It's kind of the feedback I'm looking for. But thanks for watching, and thanks for any help you can give me. Thanks.